What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Easy. Oh, hold on. There you go. Let there be light. Yeah, I got a little something up here. Oh, I'm looking good. Shit. What's good, y'all? Hey, I always say that. Hey, we're gonna be doing something new today. We're actually gonna react to something that's trending. I feel like that'd be also be good for my channel. Keep on with what's trending. Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley erupt again. Trade heated words and threats at a kickoff press conference. That's a long ass title. This is from Fight Hype. Hey, who you guys got? Paul versus or Woodley? You know what I mean? If you haven't done it, make sure you go back to a couple videos. Make sure you go back a couple videos on my prediction. I technically had Tyron Woodley by points, a split decision. Jake Paul has basically, he's proved that he's no scrub. Okay? Let's just be honest. I don't care what you got to say. No scrub can beat a Ben Askren. No scrub can beat a professional, an ex-professional basketball player. Yeah, I know. Nate Robinson isn't a boxer. But he knows commitment. He knows dedication to making sure he gets fit. And that should already be an advantage for Nate Robinson. And he got knocked the hell out. So, that's why I give a little bit more respect to Jake Paul. And let's see what they say with each other. You know what I mean? Tyron Woodley, he's a little bit better trash talker than Ben Askren. So let's get to it. Oh, hold on. A little bit there. There you go. All right, let's get it.
Photo shoot. You said during the face-off, quote, I saw it in his eyes. I saw it deep in his soul that he knew this right hand was going to crack him in his skull. You still stand by that?
Yeah, look, I saw fear in his eyes. I saw a man who just accepted a fight mostly for a paycheck. I saw a man who doesn't really have fight left in him. I saw a man who's been defeated multiple times now and who will be finished and sent into retirement by YouTube Disney star boxer.
Keyword, you saw a man.
Damn, when he said YouTube Disney star, it just makes it even look worse. Like, damn, you really got beat by a Disney star.
Something you're not. You're a problem child. That's what you saw. You haven't even been in front of enough people to know what to judge a face-off from. My sparring partners will finish you.
We'll see,
But nice watch, though.
We'll see what happens, I think your career is over, man.
I know. You think I know. It's two different things.
I'm going to bounce your brain off of your skull. Instant concussion, you will be on the mat. You're just not the same Tyron anymore.
Anybody notice the little stupid robot in the back? Jesus Christ, man, that's so annoying. But it's a nice little trademark for Jake Paul.
I never was Tyron, number one. Number two, everything you just scripted and wrote and practiced in the mirror, you shaking while you even saying it. Like, this is a fight. This ain't fucking for play. This for real.
Tyron, let me ask you this. Let me follow up on that. Because you told the boxing scene, you're going to knock Jake out in 3 rounds. Say a quote, they're gassing him up. You've got power. He's old. He ain't won a fight in a million years. You're the more hungry, younger guy. You're taking me lightly. Think you can beat me up? They're lying to this kid. I'm going to F him up.
Damn.
You still stand by that?
I mean, look at my resume. Look at all the up-and-coming fighters. The Darren Tills, the Kevin Gaslams, the one they gassed up and they gave false hope that they can get the job done.
Those are pretty respectable names. Let's not kid ourselves here. I'm still getting into the MMA community, but I know I'm good. I know well enough that Till, from Britain, from England, Gastelum, who went literally, was very close to, with that fight with Adesanya. Very well respectable names right there. They're not top tier, contenders, but they're definitely top 10, ranked UFC fighters. And they're not like submission or jiu-jitsu. Like, those guys brawl.
And watch what happened. None of them landed a punch. So him being athletic, him having the right hand, him getting everybody either want him to. So many people come up to me on a day-to-day basis. You gotta knock him the fuck out. I'm like, damn, what this dude done did to everybody? He got people wanting to watch him. That's why we sitting here right now.
That's the exact pressure that's going to crack you on fight night.
The pressure's gonna be on you, brother.
You have never been in a fight like this, and you
Ever,
know
right?
that the whole MMA community
Robbie
is
Lawler,
counting
Carlos
on you.
Condit, Darren Till. I've never been in a fight like that.
Don't know who
Robbie Lawler, another
the fuck those guys are.
Exactly. They're Hall
You've
of
never been
Famers.
on a fight of this scale.
Hall of Famers.
You've never
Pick
been
up
on
your
the
phone, you're on
fight of.
YouTube.
You've never
Go
been.
slide
You've
over
never
to
been
Hall
on a
of Fame.
fight of this scale, which is why this is the biggest payday of your life. And you know that the whole MMA community is counting on you to knock me out and to beat me.
I'm counting on me.
When you lost to Kamaru
I got one
Usman,
person counting
when
on
you
me,
lost to
me.
Gilbert Burns, when you lost to all of those guys, you had built-in excuses.
When
They were
have
the
you
best.
fought anybody of that
they were
caliber?
the best. What happened?
Keep in mind, these are top fighters. All right, this guy lost his last 4 fights. Yes, he lost his last 4 fights, but to the top fighters, you know what I mean? Usman, Burns. Who else did he lose? I forgot who else he lost to. Covington. These guys are badasses.
Happens when you lose to
When
Jake
have
Paul?
you fought anybody
What
of
happens
that
when you lose
caliber?
to Jake Paul? You're going to be the laughing stock
When
of the
have you
internet.
fought
Just like
anybody of that
just like I
caliber?
turned Nate Robinson into a floor mat, I'm going to turn you into fucking
Nate
paste.
Robinson plays basketball. He shoot 3 points and slam dunk.
Hey, Jake.
I knock people out for a living.
Is this the toughest fight when you look at the 3 that you fought? Tyron Woodley, toughest fight thus far?
Toughest by far, and that's exactly what I want. I want to continue to increase my opponent's, skill level. I want to challenge myself. This is a legitimate
Increase
knockout
my level?
artist. This is a legitimate knockout artist. He was boxing while I was on Disney Channel. He's been boxing probably 4 or 5 times as long as me. But August 29th, Cleveland, Ohio, in my hometown, you will see a boxing clinic be put on, and this man doesn't go more than 3 rounds.
Tyron,
Damn.
one of the things we saw on social media is that you showed some pictures of you training with Floyd Mayweather. Can you tell us how those sessions went, and did he give you maybe some tricks that we will see on August 29th?
I already know where Jake Paul's gonna go with this. Hey, Floyd Mayweather couldn't even beat my brother. What makes you think this guy's gonna teach him to beat me? That's literally what he's gonna say. All right, watch.
I mean, to get an opportunity to work out with Floyd Mayweather, an idiot would not take that advantage of that situation. He showed me stuff not specifically to defeat Jake, but to be a world-class boxer in general. Techniques, positions, placements, hand positioning, movements. In MMA, sometimes we waste energy. Sometimes we do a lot of shucking and jiving, and they don't have purpose. Everything I do, everything I throw is going to hurt. My feints are going to hurt. It's going to make his body shake to the point where he don't know what the fuck's going on. So you can say, I'm out to say anything. I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. I've been in there. This ain't my first big stage. I was at the sold-out Madison Square Garden with the fight of the night, the biggest gate they've ever had in history, the best card in UFC history. I was a fight of the night.
That's not true. The biggest gate was last weekend in Vegas, but
The biggest gate of Madison Square Garden. Listen to what I say, young man.
so how is Floyd Mayweather gonna teach you?
Hey, listen, Tyron Woodley, you can tell he's not the best at trash talking, but what he says is factual. He hasn't really said anything where it was like, okay, like for example, Jake Paul said this is gonna be the biggest fight of your life. This is gonna be the hardest fight of your life. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? It could still not be the hardest fight of his life, but Tyron Woodley could still lose. You know what I mean? But whatever Tyron really says is facts. You can tell there's not really much like lies so far. What I've seen. If there's something I missed, please comment down below.
To beat me when he couldn't even finish my brother. You
Just
are.
talk about
everyone
money
was.
and just talk about.
How is Floyd Mayweather gonna teach you to beat me when he couldn't even finish my brother? You
Just
are
talk
not
about
Floyd Mayweather.
money.
Damn, why you gotta say finish my brother? You're acting like he was almost on the verge of beating your brother. Why didn't you just say, why couldn't you just beat my brother?
And just talk about clout. Because when we talk about fighting, you shouldn't even be talking in the same sentences with me.
I mean, we could talk.
I'm a Hall of Fame already. And I'm going to make history bouncing your head off the
Skeptic.
mat. Now what?
Well, we can talk about fighting. I mean, if you want to dive into it. I mean,
What can-
look at your
what can-
coaches. Who is
what-
your coach? Is
what
it
can we
Pedro
refer
Diaz?
to?
Is it Eric Brown? Is it Floyd Mayweather? You're bouncing around coaches like you do baby mamas. How many kids you got now?
Damn.
You're a
Gang
39-year-old man who's
And
pull-up
guess
game is
what?
weak.
You know
Get
what's
your
funny?
shit together, bro.
You know what's funny? You got on
Get
all
your
this
shit together,
you
bro.
look like a rap video.
All of
Tell
this-
me somebody
all
in your
of this-
neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tell me
after
somebody
this.
in your neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tyron,
after this.
I am coach.
How about this?
You want to be
People
a rapper.
rap about what I
you,
live.
You want to
Ooh,
want
yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
a rapper. You
But
have
my coaches
multiple
are
songs on
cohesive.
Spotify that fucking suck with 2 streams,
Brother,
buddy. You're
are you
39 years old
serious?
trying to become a rapper.
Are you serious?
You're trying to become a rapper.
Have you saw
Here's the thing.
yourself?
How about this?
Pull your hair
all
back
of
and
the
let's
money
see your
that,
line.
all of the money
Pull the front of your
all
hair
of the
back
money
and let's
that
see
you're
your
getting
ego
from
beat.
this fight is going to your baby mamas.
pull your
you
hair
bought,
back.
You bought a used Bentley.
You know
I
what's
seen
funny?
it on your Instagram.
You
You
know
bought a
what's
used
funny?
Bentley
My
with your money.
biggest flex is my
You
kid.
bought
I know.
a used Bentley
That's
with
my
this
Hold
money.
on.
biggest.
The other thing really Jake Paul really has over Tyron Woodley is basically what Floyd Mayweather has over any of his opponents. Is the money. To be honest here, you know, having money is a huge flex when it comes to when it's shit talking. You know what I mean? You bought a used Bentley. I just got 2 new Bentleys last week, 2022, 2023. You got a 2016 Bentley. You know, shit like that. That's probably the only flex Jake Paul really has on Tyron Woodley.
Flex.
I think, but these guys want to
so.
hear
You
about.
actually thank you guys.
They wanna hear
That's
about
on
the
his
fight.
flex.
Instagram covering up the steering wheel so you can't see how many miles is on it. He's like,
Bruh.
just got this Ocean Auto Club
What
used,
are we talking?
used
what are we
luxury
talking
car
about?
dealership.
We're talking about fighting.
Yeah, let's talk about
Used.
fighting.
I'm talking
So
about
guess
how
what?
you're a used
Let's talk about
bitch.
used Bentley, used bitch, and guess what? You're gonna pay for those words, brother.
So let me ask you this, Tyron.
By
Let
the
me.
way, I'm not gonna pay.
Plugs,
I'm paying
plugs,
you.
hey, plugs,
I'm paying you.
plugs get pulled for that word.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley has no comeback for that.
You gonna find out.
So let.
Okay,
You gonna
rapper.
find out.
How about this?
Okay,
You gonna
rapper.
find out.
Tyron.
I'm culture. I can talk about culture.
A lot of
'Cause I'm
peop-
what they rap about.
A lot of people have written because they go back to your UFC record and they say, well, he's lost his last 4. He even lost his last fight.
To top contenders. He didn't lose his 4 to any bum.
Obviously in the octagon. Does he still have enough left in the tank? Can you answer that?
Jake, meet me in sparring tonight. Let's get a warm up in. I guarantee you, when you leave the gym, you'll never fucking walk in that ring with me ever. If you really want to see, if we're a fighter, if it's all about money or if it's all about clout, meet me at the gym today.
Oh, goddamn, there. Shit. Shout out to Fight Hype for this one. Okay, that was some pretty nice shit talking. Listen, it's I still gotta go with Woodley here. I'm not saying I want Jake Paul to win, but I do like this hype. I do like this hype. It has people talking. You know what I mean? It makes things less boring in life. You know what I mean? Like people say, talk shit. Screw Jake Paul. Or like damn. Respect to Jake Paul. But with my heart, I really think. With my head, my betting. I'm putting my betting cap on. I would choose Tyron Woodley. I chose Ben Askren to beat Jake Paul. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. But I feel like, Tyron Woodley is a different beast, a different animal. A better record than Ben Askren in the UFC. Fought better opponents and beat them convincingly, whether it's by knockout or by unanimous decision. So I'm still gonna go with Tyron Woodley here. I do like the Jake Paul hype. I do like it. You know what I mean? It makes things more interesting. It does bring some life into boxing. People literally they only tune into boxing when Canelo's fighting or Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and that's it. Everybody else, screw them, basically. That's literally it. But I'm gonna go with Tyron Woodley here though. But comment down below what you guys think. What are your predictions? I'm gonna be reading them all. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on the gram, or follow me on the gram. Peace out, guys.